Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
What is up, my fellow skeletons? UnKellAble here, and welcome to Inscryption. Now, there's a reason why I'm playing this game, mainly due to I've had it in my library for a long time, and also the fact that it only requires one hand, because I broke my hand. Now, this is a card-based game about game coding. I think it's about the best way I can explain it. Let's get into it. New game. Okay. Continue. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. So I can use my scroll wheel instead of the buttons, because I can't use my hand right now. Now play your stoat. Stoats cost 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. An honorable death. Play the stoat. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. Don't have enough yet. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Alright. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is its attack power, 1. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. If you win, you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. You know you can play more than 1 card per turn, right? Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, the choice, a random card from your deck, or the certainty of a squirrel. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna place 2 squirrels. The wolf demands 2 sacrifices, and that's why I got a squirrel, because I'm smart. Instead of sacrificing my stoat, now I do 4 damage, and I win the game. 4 damage dealt, 4 weights on the scale. You've won this match. It won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. So these are the cards we have. We have the River Snapper, the Wolf, and the Stoat. I've been wanting to play this game for a while. I kind of have the gist of the game as it's been out for a long time, but I want to sit down and play. So best time to do it is now. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. The caustic adder. Damage from its poisonous bite is always lethal. Only one may grace your paltry deck. Want the cat. Behold the rulebook. Many lives. When a card bearing the sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. Touch of death. When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. I want the cat. Another creature joins your caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break it in case of an emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with this. 3 is as much as you can carry. Onward we go. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. Play along for now. Okay. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Wolf cub. Fledgling. The card bearing this sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. I can place a squirrel and place a cat. And I can place the stoat. Here we go. See what happens. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. So I can get the wolf. Airborne. A card bearing the sigil will strike an opponent directly, even if there is a creature opposing it. So I don't have to worry about that attacking him. The airborne bat flies over the creatures to attack directly. Ha! My bat flew right over your stoat. So if I really want, I could wait a turn. Let the wolf kill the boulder. The stoat can kill the bat. And then I can next round place a squirrel. Sacrifice the squirrel and the cat to get the wolf. Seems like a good play to me. And honestly, I could do next turn, get the wolf and play it again. And that just won me the game. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. Okay, let's go. The young wolf cub, it grows into a wolf after a single turn. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. Do I want the wolf cub that'll grow after 1 turn if not killed, or the sparrow that will attack directly? I don't want the wolf cub. I feel like a strong wolf team will do more. You stumble into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. You looked upon your menagerie and select a healthy host. Pick me, the stoat says. If he says pick me, then pick him I shall. What an honor. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the wolf cub now lives in the stoat. Okay. Sounds intriguing. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. Oh, that's gonna be rough. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. To watch me suffer. Wait, what? Oops. Skipped him accidentally. Oh, he might outright kill me right then and there. Ooh, I don't know. I think the best thing to do is use my squirrel, sacrifice for the cat, take one squirrel, sacrifice that for the wolf, and then sacrifice the cat for the stoat. Back on the board. That's the best I could play here, because that'll even my odds a bit more. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Yeah, that'll balance it back. And that'll take those two out. Now I can place a squirrel here. And that'll overkill. Okay. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. The adder. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. Sprinter. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Okay. Kind of want the adder. I feel like that instant knock will be useful. And if we really want, we can go here. Now that we know that this empowers up the card. We can use the adder. We can give it to the river snapper. So now this card actually becomes very useful. Because it can defend, but also destroy a card. I'm gonna do that. I feel like that would be intriguing. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent, or I will tear you to shreds. ... Ooh. The grizzly bear. See, that's why the river snapper's useful. So now we would use... Oh, but I don't have... So I would use the squirrel. Pop one squirrel down to use the river snapper so that it'll protect from the grizzly bear. And end my turn. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. This spot, you sure? No, I'm never sure. So I know that this will kill this, but that will come and kill him. I will we'll do 2. You'll do 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bring us back to the beginning. It'll give me enough time to place a wolf. But it won't kill. I can also use this, because it said it'll balance the scale. See, the user, you will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. I'm gonna use it. I don't know what it's gonna do. We're gonna find out. Oh, a well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. Oh, I yanked out my tooth. I think we just won though. Oh, okay. Mighty Leap. A card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. And there's tape. Okay. Well, I don't think there's really much we can do here. Yeah, there's not. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Okay. What's this? Nothing I can get. Okay. Clock. Okay. That's a hand. Maybe we have to do that a couple of times. Nothing there. Bring it here. Now sit back down. I'm switching my right hand from my mouse to my keyboard. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Well, about the whole sacrificing thing, I think that's where we were at. Alright, that's rather intriguing. I don't like that. I don't know what that is, but I don't like that. I guess we'll go get a backpack. We need more items anyways. The adder, the elk, a proud wolf, a vicious contender. I guess the mushroom means that we have multiple? Not sure. I kind of want another adder. I feel like that's the most useful card when it comes to the touch of death. Though he doesn't have a lot of health. I could also get the elk or another wolf. All 3 are pretty useful. I never got the elk. Let's get the elk. Some variety. Why not? bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleeding. Oh, I like the way you rhymed bleeding and bleating. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Choose one. I want the goat. Black goat bottle. To the user, a black goat is created in your hand. A black goat is defined as 0 power 1 health, worthy sacrifice. Yeah, but it doesn't tell you. It's 3 blood. I'm gonna take it. I can have 2? I'm gonna take it. And I can either have 1 that will give me 1 tooth, which I feel like is pretty useless. We can have another squirrel. So we would have 7 sacrifices back to back that we can use. Or we can get a boulder. Boulder in a bottle. To the user, a boulder is created in your hand. A boulder is defined as 0 power and 5 health. We'll get it just in case. Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items, you carried on. What is this? The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you can hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Oh. I guess we can use a voice. Yee-haw! 'Twas the Prospector. He's doing the Prospector again. Easy, boss. The mule's key. The pack mule. Sprinter. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Why is the mule the key? You cannot draw a card on your first turn, okay. Well, I guess 2. Okay. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Maybe get a black goat or a boulder. I mean, I can always do this. See what happens. Because you never know. Oh. There's more cards underneath. I see, okay. So if we kill the pack mule, we may get more cards. Let's do that. This can survive. These can survive more hits. And we can just hit up on squirrels for now. So this is going to do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, see? Perfect. Dagnabbit, my mule. And that'll move. Fleeing will not save you. See, and then they'll do that, so now I can take both of these guys out now. Or at least one of them, I don't know. The coyote might take that one. So I have a wolf, 2 squirrels, a sparrow, a wolf, and a sparrow. I can do a wolf and a sparrow if I get a squirrel, but I also have 2 black goats, so if I do this, it's probably smarter. And then if I really want to... I can sacrifice one of my squirrels. He'll kill that one. Kite will do that. Then he'll move over and kill him, maybe. I'm not sure. Oh no, he didn't. He went the other way. Oh, that didn't work out. Well, it shouldn't matter. I should win this one, right? hope you didn't think it would be that easy. Oh, he has lives too. There's gold in them cards. Oh no. Oh no. Gold. I've struck gold. Got my cat. What's that? Guardian. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Okay. Well, hear me out. Black goat. Oh, that's right. Use squirrel. Sacrifice for the cat. Sacrifice the goat. And then sacrifice for the wolf. And honestly, that's all I can do. Alright. Get him. So now I have one squirrel and I think I'll be fine though, because I still have the cat. So if I really want, I can do this. River snapper, sacrifice cat and squirrel, and that'll kill that. Yep. The rest I just win. There you go. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Hey, I got my life back. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. An uninspiring geck. Perhaps you can find a use for it? Okay. A poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? A largely unimpressive specimen. Fledgling. A card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after one turn on the board. I mean, if it does 0 damage and 3 health, you would think that it would do more, but this one seems to be the more impressive one. Because it gives me the many lives, so it won't perish when I sacrifice it, but I honestly tend to need those more than anything. Why don't you chow 13? I want to see what it does. With sound of the Prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Okay. Like another cat. Ah, the elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn. Waterborne. A card bearing the sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn, while submerged opposing creatures attack its owner directly. Oh, I don't like that. The fervid mantis. Its prying claws strike both to the left and the right. Bifurcated strike. A card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space to the left and right of the space across from it. Ooh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. I want this one. I'm gonna take this one. So that's a totem fight. That's a regular fight. I don't have any items. I don't know what the campfire does though. I am intrigued by that. Let's do the campfire one. I want to see what that does. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation. They huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Well, Stoat. Oh, I can also do the river snapper. Because this will make him even more powerful, or I can give the river snapper 2, but it insta kills, so it doesn't matter. I want to do this guy. I feel like the stout's been doing me the solid here. The fire warmed the poor stoat, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the stoat away from the fire and left. Looked like they were trying to eat him. Oh. That does not look good. Yeah. So these guys will become even more powerful. And they're flies, which means they won't attack any of my people. Is that a spider? Oh, okay, bye. So I can do this. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Well, I have no choice now. Oh. Oh, you know, I realized that it's not even gonna attack him. Oh, well. A card bearing the sigil will strike an opponent directly even if there is a creature opposing it. So now it does 2 damage in 1. Okay. I think I just won, though. I did. Well, it was a waste of a thick car thing, but oh well. I'm kind of intrigued by that, but I also know more cards. And then I can get more yeah, I'd rather do that. The mantis, the river otter, or the cat. Ooh, having 2 cats would be pretty good though, huh? Or I can have 2 mantises in the middle. But they can't, well, they can attack. Because if you have 2 mantises next to each other, they'll both cover each attack. Let's do 2 mantises, see what happens. And then get some items. Powerful item. Turn this and I'll skip my next turn. Okay. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. Oh, but the squirrel's always useful. I get the extra squirrel. And the black, oh, but the gust. I get the black goat. It's been doing me better. The bullfrog. Damn. I just win that. What's this? You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at my pelts? The trapper dealt in teeth, a type collected from battle. They are gained by dealing damage greater than what is needed to win a match. Take a pelt, free of charge. See the quality? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5, so I can get a wolf pelt of 2, which I don't. Sure. That's all I can get. You're leaving already? Please consider me pelts. I can't. You'll need more teeth. Yeah, I'll just have to take that. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appeared to be useless in a fight. But he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. Oh, I see. I'm intrigued by that one. I already have enough items, so we might as well take this path. I kind of think getting rid of one of the mantises and then giving it another, like to the wolf, would be really good. Now the wolf does 6 damage and 3 damage in 2 spots, 6 damage total, which is pretty good. Damn, that's a lot of enemies. There's not really much I can do. Get your grubby fingers out of here. Because no matter what, this coyote will kill my child 13. But he's also going to do 4 damage out the bat. Oh, this is not good for me. I may have to use a squirrel. Because if I use a squirrel, I use child 13. Put child 13 there. And then put a squirrel down and then use the river snapper. So that'll block that. I can't block these two because they submerge. So no matter what, I can't even deal damage to them. But I can deal damage here and here. But it also blocks off this square and this square from him being able to place any more monsters. So as long as I'm always doing at least 2 damage higher, or 1 damage higher than 2, so 3, I'll be able to win. Ooh, I got a cat. Yeah, no matter what, he's gonna die though. Oh wait, maybe he won't because it's a sparrow, so the sparrow's gonna attack, so it's gonna do 1, 2, 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, right there. I'll end my turn for now. Yeah. It's me. Then you child 13, knock him out, put that there, and then I can actually do this. Total misplay. What do you mean? I do 1, 2, 3. That'll kill that one. Do at least 3 damage. Will bring me back to overplaying it. Oh, never mind. I won. You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Sure, why not? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. The moose buck, 3 damage, 7 life. That's really good. Hefty. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. The skunk. 0 damage, 3 health. What does that do? Stinky. The creature opposing a card bearing the sigil loses 1 power. The Warren. Rabbit hole. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a rabbit is created in your hand. A rabbit is defined as 0 power, 1 health. Why would I need that? Oh, I guess they can be used as sacrifices, huh? But I don't need that because I already have Child 13 and the cat. Plus squirrels. So I think the moose buck's the best way to go right now. Because the 3 damage is already good, but the 7 health adds on to it. Sure, it costs 3 blood, but... Oh, a wolf pelts too. Exquisite. Oh. Oh. Okay, I can see now why these pelts are so good. I think the best again has to go with this guy. Because the wolf's great, but I already have one of those. But the beaver, what does this do? Dam builder. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a dam is created on each empty adjacent space. A dam is defined as 0 power and 2 health. So it gives blockade 1 damage but 4 health, and I can use it as a sacrifice anytime I need it. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. These pelts are most excellent. My thanks. And even better. I don't want to do though. Let's go there. I can do the mantis again. Ooh, I can give it to the moose buck. Or the wolf. Honestly, double wolves with those are pretty OP. Better than the mantises, at least. In my opinion. Okay, let's get into it. My boss battles are high-stake tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not. I will let you keep the smoke. Oh. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler, goldfish. Kingfisher. Okay. This is a high-stake game, I guess, but I can also use this whenever to skip his turn. So no matter what, that's always gonna be there. So that's one. He only has 3 lanes he can use for enemies. And I'm guessing I can use the smoke as a sacrifice. But if this fight is like the last with the miner, I might lose cards in the next. Ooh, I don't know. I think the best thing to do is this. Because that instant kills. We can do that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Too fast. Too soon. Okay, well, now we're in the shit fest. I'll pass my next turn. I'm obligated to pass. Fine. That'll do 3, 4. That won't be enough. I lost. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excessive damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. Oh, just barely enough. Yeah, there's no... Nah, that's it. Go fish. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory, though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. That wasn't mediocre. I think it was pretty good. We can put them to good use. Please, choose a card to draw the cost from. Well, I can do 3 blood, or I can do 2. I'm gonna do 2, so. Oh man, that's about the best I can do. A cost of 2 blood from the River Snapper. And another. This time I'll use its power and health. The numbers. Two power and 4 health from the elk. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. I can do this, which will be 4 damage, or I can do this and make it its own. Alright, so we're gonna go with Child 13 as the sigil then. A sigil of many lives from the Child 13. I never did ask your name. Antoine the First? We'll go Antoine Senior, how about that? There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Thank you all so much for watching this first part of Inscryption. And if you did, make sure to leave in the comments below what you like so far about it. I'm intrigued and super excited to get into this, and I know it's been a minute since I've recorded anything, but bear with me. Without further ado, I shall see you all in another Let's Play. Adios, and goodbye.